All right, so we are live again. Good afternoon from Nigeria. If you're in Nigeria, good afternoon to you. If you are from another part of the world, please accept the greetings that reflect the time of the day. Good morning, good evening, as the case may be. Okay, so I've been
Yeah.
having conversations with individuals starting from Monday. We've been having conversations since Monday on how you can grow your social media audience using different means. So, from content calendar, today we are looking at how you can grow your social media audience. And I'm bringing someone that has put into practice the training. All right. And she's going to be sharing with us what she exactly did. In 90 days or less, she has been able to grow
Mhm.
4,000 more new followers to her audience. And she's going to be sharing with us what she did exactly. So please welcome. I'm welcoming everybody here. Let's know the city that you're tuning in from. Let's know where you are. Let's know your name, and we will say hello to you. Okay. And then, as usual, what I say is that anytime that you are experiencing or enjoying something great, please do share. So there's a share button
Yeah.
beneath the screen. Go ahead and share this live stream so that other individuals can be part of what it is that we are doing here. Share this live stream. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. All right. Sharing is part of growing yourself. Sharing is part of showing other individuals that you care for them. And when you show that you care for them, they will also extend the same amount of gratitude to you when you have a mission to go on. Okay. So I'm welcoming you to this live stream. I can see individuals that are tuning in. I can see Grace watching from Abuja, Valentine watching from Aba, Abia State, Mary Favor, Motunrayo. You are all welcome. And I know that Alabi Kehinde Timothy watching all the way from UK. Thank you for joining in. Please go ahead and invite your friends. Tag them, all right? Tell them to come join this live stream. We are hearing from someone who has had an experience, what she did practically, and what you also can do. You can tap into the things that she did to be able to also grow your own audience. All right. So thank you, Obadiah, watching from Zaria, Kaduna. Peace Johnson watching from Port Harcourt. You're welcome. Rosie Duru watching from Abuja. You're all welcome. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining this live stream. Yeah, for watching. And please go ahead and invite your friends. And don't forget to share the live stream on your timeline. Okay, so do share. All right, so I'm going to introduce her right now, and she's going to share with us what she did. Please, this person is my younger sister, and I know that she's my younger sister. People will be saying, okay, maybe we have used INEC now to read the results. It's not about the fact that she's my younger sister. It's the fact that even your own blood finds value in the things that you are sharing and things that you are creating and puts down money. All right. The current training that I'm doing right now, I am doing the pay what you want. But she paid 10,000 naira for it. And she's put to work the kind of things that she learned from by participating in that training. And she's going to be sharing. All right. So this is someone who has put into practice. It doesn't matter whether she's my younger sister or is someone else. I just need you to listen. All right. So thank you again. I see Victoria watching from Port Harcourt, Annie watching from Aba, Oma watching from Owerri, Osai Sunday watching from Zaria. All right. Mary Favor watching from Nigeria. Success Edoma watching from Uyo. Messi watching from Oba, Lagos. Patricia watching from Uyo. You guys are all welcome. So please go ahead and share the live stream so that other individuals can be part of what it is that we are doing here. All right. So, Ijeoma, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're
Thank
welcome. You're
you.
welcome. Good afternoon to you.
Thank you. Okay. But though I can't see comments from where I am, but I just want to say hello, everybody. Hello, beautiful people. And thank you for joining us this afternoon. Okay. I'm talking to you from Lagos in Nigeria here. Rebecca is talking to you from Port Harcourt. So thank you. Like Justice, like he said, please help us share. Okay. Don't be greedy so that other people can benefit from what you are listening to. And secondly, I wanted this to be an interactive class. Okay. So If you are getting value, just show us some love in the comments, okay? So that we know that you are flowing with what we are saying. Okay, so my name is Ijeoma Daisy Jim. I'm his younger sister. Many of you have been hearing him tag me, Abby. So this is me. This is me, okay? So I want to just start. I think let me share the screen so that you can get me for what I'm using my personal profile to do today. Back in 2018, 2019, no, 2019, 2020, 2021, I was trying to grow a Facebook page and it was so frustrating. Like I was in a network marketing company then. So I was trying to use Facebook to sell the products. And it was an experience in frustration, like frustration. For that period, I was growing a page from 200 to 250 in spite of all the adverts and everything I was doing. So at the point in 2021, my husband was like, "What are you doing? Why are you wasting time on Facebook? What's all these things? Please shut it down." It was a big problem because I used to be in the bank. So he said, "How can you leave your HR work and just be posting? What's this?" So I left. I shut down the page. And so I was looking for work. Now work did not come. 2021 finished. 2022 came and I was broke. I didn't have shit by my account. I said, God, I have 4 children. Okay. My first daughter is like here. She's dragging height with me right now. So when people see us, we're like, every time they're asking me, what are you doing? Hey. So I decided at that time, since I didn't have money to snap, what did they call it? All those studio pictures for birthday and stuff. I remember I came out on Facebook on the 19th of January. That was my birthday last year. And I said, okay, since I don't have money for photo shoot, yeah, that's me. I'm going to use my personal profile. All those questions that women are always asking me, hey, how do you keep your body like this? Hey, what am I going to be eating? I said, okay, I'm going to use my experience and knowledge to start sharing. So I came out on Facebook and I said, oh guys, today is my birthday and I want to start building a community of women, wives and mothers who have had children that want to start using foods and grooming and lifestyle changes to keep themselves looking beautiful. And if you're a woman, please follow us. We are building that communities for you. You use foods and grooming and lifestyle, that's all, to keep looking very fresh, very, very fresh. Okay. So that's why I said it. I didn't even know, and I went out. And Emeka picked that post, right? And he gave me a shout out on his wall. And man, people were like, ping, 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 ping. My phone was just pinging. And I didn't know anything about Facebook. I didn't know how to use it, or as in the personal profile as at that time. Okay. I didn't know. So I came out and I said, okay, everybody, please hold on. I'm attending to the requests and all that. Over 1,000 of them. Emeka came in box and said, what are you doing? How are you going to set it on follow? I was like, what do you mean set it on follow? So he showed me he was one that showed me how to set my profile settings on follow. So at that time, that was when I got 608 followers. Like I was celebrating 608 followers. When I look at that now, like this is 608, we're almost at 8,000. But wherever you are, even if you're under 1,000 followers, celebrate yourself because you are going to get there. So that's how we're doing. Last year I started with 1 post a day, kept it 1 post a day. Now I do about 8. But if you are starting, you can start, just keep yourself to 1 post a day. Gradually you increase. So around August, I went on the professional mode. And professional mode adds your friends and followers together and gives it to you as a sum. So that was what I did. So all my friends and followers became one, but I could still see the number of followers that I had. So gradually we hit 1,000, and then January this year made us 1 year. Okay. I remember back in December, I was like, God, we're getting to 1 year. Oh, hey, I want to hit 3,000. As in 3,000, so mention of figure of friends and followers. So I started sending friend requests because the followers were just coming in, trickling in, 1 here, 2 here, this, I was just looking at it. I was like, where am I going to grow this thing to? When are we going to reach? So I started sending friends requests anyway. I used the friends to at least complete the 3,000. When we hit 3,000, that was 10th of January 2023. I was like, what a job. I said, no, this work is not for me. Let me focus on growing followers first. The friends will take care of themselves. Let them Let me focus on growing followers. But as at that time, I didn't know. So anyway, but once I hit 10 on that 10th, from 11th down was the beginning of another gold period for me. So I said, okay, I want to add followers this year. I want to grow by this year. That was when I said, so now we have started. What did I do? Actually, I'm going to be telling it was step by step so that if it's something that you will do, I hope you are writing and take down the points. Okay. So first thing you do is you pray. I remember that night. You pray. I'm not one of the people that say I don't pray. I pray. I used to disturb. I'll be telling God, Father, hey, every woman that needs what I'm teaching, Lord, send your people. Send them from America, send them from North America, send them from South America, send them from Asia, send them from Europe, send them from Oceania, send them from the north, the south, the east, the west, the center of Africa, send them. Father, send your people. I will pray. But when you finish praying, God will not gonna come and do the work for you. Number two is that you start creating content. You need to create. Oh, you need to create. I remember one day we went to the art. If you have gone to an art gallery before, went to Nike Art Gallery in Lekki, and if you go to an art gallery, there's so many things. Like there are two-story buildings. Everywhere is filled with beautiful paintings, art crafts, different kinds of things. So when you enter there, like, oh my God, this is nice. Oh, this is nice. Let your wall be like that. So if you are looking for followers to come in, let your house not be empty. Let it be like an art gallery full of beautiful content. So when they come, you'll be like, oh, this is nice. Oh, thank you so much. This has blessed me. This should be, when people come to you and they see what, they'll be like, oh, I pin here. I mean, if you have heard those kind of comments before, oh, thank you so much. Hey, where have you been? Thank God I came across your page and it's been a blessing. That is when you have beautiful content, because some followers are funny. When they come into your place, some people, because they have this buyer hesitancy, right? If somebody refers your soul, they come across you. Some people can go back like a year before and be checking your content. So sometimes when I get those notifications, I'm like, wow, people are funny. So they will take that 8 months back, you get notification, someone likes your post. So if you are not being consistent, you understand, they'll just come and say, what's happening here? And they are gone. You will not be able to retain followers and you will not be able to grow followers. So create, and create. There are different kinds of content. This is a live video, is one of them. Recorded videos, there are reels, there are word posts, there are quotes, right? There are picture posts, there are word posts, there are different, all sorts of posts. So learn how to create content. Learn the kind of content that engages with your audience. Okay, if it's live videos, learn how to come out live, prepare yourself, look good, and create live videos. Talk, learn how to speak in public, polish your English, even if polish it. Yes, put your own personal style, but polish it so that you can communicate. So when people see you, it helps people to have confidence in you. So create on your wall. Let your wall be like an art gallery full of beautiful things that can hold your followers. So at that point, I now set a target. Number three is that you set a target. As at the 10th, as at that time, I said, okay, that was from the 10th, from the 11th of January till 31st of December, 2023. I said I was going to add 4,000 followers. As at that time, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. I just set the target. Right? And Brent Tracy used to say something. He said, if you want to set a goal, and then you start brainstorming. Say, write down 20 different things. Let your mind come up with 20 different things that you can do to hit that goal. It was around this time when I was like, what am I going to do to hit 4K? Emeka came up with that video that, that time he came up with how to grow a social media following audience that pays you money. Ha! I was like, this is an answer to a question. I said, Brent Tracy, hold on. I mean, like, let's look at this now. Somebody has taken time to create videos from his own experience of how he grew from 80 to about 84, then 84K, 84,000. And then I want to come and write 20 things that me as a newbie, I'll now be doing tombon. Is this one going to work? Is it not going to work? I said, well, let me go for the experienced person's own. Emeka, how much is the cost? He told me. I said, please send me account number. After that, I bought the course and I sat down. I started watching it.
And I realized there are 30 videos in there, except for the introduction and conclusion, there are 28. Out of the 28, about 24 of them I was already doing. So I was relating with what he was saying. But there were four of them that I didn't know, I didn't understand as at that time. And one of them was influencer, the concept of influencer marketing. I was like, okay, I like this. The second one is collaboration. I'm going to come to that. I was like, okay, influencer marketing, what does it mean? He said, pay people who have a bigger following than you do to give you a recommendation. We call it a shout out, right? I was like, okay, that's nice. Let me pick this one. That's the one I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. So, but now let me tell you, if you are using influencer marketing, you have to be careful of one thing. Choose the influencer you want to work with based on the content that they create and the type of audience that they have. Because me, my target, then you now weigh it vis-a-vis your target clients, okay, your target audience or your target client. Yeah. All right. So because me, right? Me now, I handle women, right? I'm running a community made up of mostly wives and mothers. Like after having kids, you want to look good. So that's my target. That's my niche. From my distribution and my back end, I have about 86% women and 14% men, because some men want to listen for their wives and for the women in their lives, right? So who is your target audience? Who is your target customer? So when you are using influencer marketing, look for the kind of content that they create. Then you now gauge from the content, from the comments on their posts and the reactions from their customer, the target people that they have. Is it your ideal client before you pay them? Because when you are running an influencer ad, it's not like Facebook ads. If it's not performing, you stop it. If it's performing, you let it continue. Once you have paid the influencer, you have paid the influencer. It's not refunding your money, except maybe he didn't post it. But once it's gone, it's gone. Okay, so that's what you have to look out for. All right. So I now got down. I said, okay, I wrote down names of 5 people that I said, because I had disturbed the maker anyway. So his audience were like, my sister, my sister. If I tell him to give me shout out, now they already know. So I wanted to an audience that didn't know about me from strangers. Okay. So I wrote down 5 people's names, 2 guys and 3 ladies. So you write down their names. Next thing is that you need to contact them, because you're in your corner writing your own. They need to be aware that you want them to help you to reach your target, which is helping you to reach their audience so that you can connect with their audience. So what I did was I sat down and I wrote a short, right, what will I call it now, message to post to them. And don't do this if you want to reach influencers, especially people who have large audiences, because the people I connected with, that I worked with, had between 14,000 followers to the highest was 152,000 followers. And so these people are busy. Don't come into their inbox and start saying hello, hi, and then you're expecting them to be doing back and forth. They won't answer you, or you go and say hi dear or hi. This is what I did. I write her down. The ones that were males, I said, dear sir. The ones that were females, I said, dear ma'am. I started with, I've been your follower for a while. And you have to follow them because you want to be like them, right? So you follow them to understand what's going on their walls and know how they are doing it. So I said, I've been your follower for a while, and I really must commend you for the work that you are doing. I must say that I admire the way that you use your platform to bless lives and to impact people's lives. Thank you so much for the work that you're doing. Do you know what that means? These people are used to people asking and asking them. But when you are giving back to them, you give them a compliment, they'll be like, oh, somebody appreciates me. And you just catch them like that. Just catch them, And so that's your first paragraph. Next paragraph is, my name is Ijeoma Daisy, and I'm building a community of women who are interested in using foods and in supplements and lifestyle changes to keep themselves looking good after having kids. You can check out my wall to see what we are doing. Second paragraph. Third paragraph is, I would like you to give me a shout out. Please, how much do you charge for your shout out? Last paragraph is, thank you. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you so very much. That's it. You check for typographical errors, you check for spacings, make everything nice so that they can read it and attend to you quickly. and you send it. Okay. Some influencers like Emeka, their response rates are different too. Emeka can answer within 24 hours. Some will not answer you till after a week. Some will not answer you till after 2 days. So bear that in mind, so that it's not after 24 hours you go back and say, yes, sir, I sent it. I'm still waiting for your reply. Don't be rude. Give them time to respond. Okay. So that's one. Number two is that be aware some people may not answer you at all. One of the ladies till today, she didn't bother answering me, and I didn't take it personal. The one of the guys said, after he didn't answer me, I went to his wall to start posting on his comment, his post. He now said, no, he doesn't. I should look for him on Instagram. He will go and do the Instagram. I said, no, I wanted on Facebook. So one female, one male gone. I was left with three people. One answered me the next day, the other one 3 days after. So they started giving me their charges. Okay. When they gave me charges, it was when I hit me. I said, one gave me 20,000, but that because I was starting, she was going to weigh 5,000. I should pay her 15,000. The other one gave me 5,000. The other one gave me 20,000. I was like, so for one post, somebody is charging 20K. Oh my, you know. That was when Emeka was saying, he charges 30K for writing adverts. I was saying, like, wow, so people are making money from building an audience. That's why it's very important. Okay, I had 17K in my account. I paid the first person because I've been flowing her for a long time. I paid the 15K person. Funny enough, let me give you my figures. When you are starting, you need to take down your figures. You need to be sure of your figures. So as at that time, the composition of my followers was, I had as at followers was 1,686. Friends were 1,314. So together was 3,000. So it meant that at the end of the time period, meaning December 2023, I should have added 4,000 to followers, meaning that I should have had 5,686. That was our target, Abby. Okay, I wrote it down. So you have to write your figures. You have to have your data at hand at your fingertips so you can gauge your work. All right. So I bought that course. Now that was my how. I bought the course. How was I going to hit it? Was influencer marketing. Okay. I wrote down their names and I kept records. Okay. So now the next thing I did was that I paid the 15K person. Starting with her, I paid the 15K person. And so she gave me about 700 followers. Okay. And when you are paying influencers, don't go and pay all of them at the same time, because you need to gauge what I call the return on your investment. Just like you gauge the response on ads when you're running Facebook ads, you also have to gauge the return on your money that you're paying influencers. Okay. So when you are paying them, give them like 4 days apart. Why this is apart from calculating your rate of return, Facebook posts, there's what I call a validity period of Facebook posts, because Facebook favors you to always be posting on creating fresh content. So if they post your write-up, so to speak, on the first day, you're going to be having those that are interested in it. They were coming, then the second day it will taper down, the third day the thing will drop off. That's why I said give each of them like 4 days so that you can gauge the number of people that are coming in, and you'll be seeing it as they are coming in. Of course, you'll be having the notifications, and then you can be checking your number of followers, how many have come in vis-a-vis how many were there before. So the 15K person gave me 700. I got money again, added. I paid the 5K person to the 2K that was in the account. I paid the 5K person. He gave me 1,200. This thing was happening like towards the ending of January. Then I had another money come in beginning of February. Then I paid the third person, the 20K person, and she gave me 1,400 followers in 24 hours. In 24 hours. So what I did was I looked at it. These 3 people now, in between, because I was working with I started this thing around 10th of January. I read that book. I started action immediately around, I think, 15th of January. So after like 3 days of this 15K person, I now looked at, I want to use paid influencers and unpaid influencers. Unpaid influencers, so to speak, are some of your friends that have large number of friends. You know, Those friends that have their friendship max is almost limit is they are almost hitting 5K friendship, and then they have some followers, they are not using their platforms to sell, so to speak. But when they make posts that people are always responding to them, you can have 153 comments, you can have 80 something likes on their post, so their engagement is high. Look for those people that you have been relating with and tell them, please, can you give me a shout out on your wall, so that people who are interested in what I'm doing can, if they're in your community, if they're on your wall, they can join us. There was one I approached like that. She was like, Ijeoma, I've not done it before. I said, don't worry, I'll give you my write out. And what's my write out? My story. I wrote my story, how I had the tumor and how I started using foods. And I put very fine pictures there, so that you can grab engagement. I was like, okay, I'm going to just send you the write out. I've created it already. I'll send you pictures. All you have to do is to post on your timeline. She was like, okay, that's fine. That's not work. And she posted it. So 3 different people like that on page. The paid people gave me 700 plus, 1,200 plus, 1,400. So total of it was 3,300 from the paid. And this paid my I spent 40,000 naira. Abi 115, 15, that's 20 plus the 20, that's 40. Then the free people, the unpaid people, one gave me 500. The second one gave me 110, and the third person gave me 171. So 3 of them together gave me 781. All right. So if you add 781 to 3,300, that was how I hit 4,081. And I hit this figure on the 7th of March this month. When I hit it, I was like, oh, more. So that means we're still in March. That means I can even do another 4,000 or 5,000 before December. So because when you have done something, you can do it again. You can do it again, get better at it. That was how I hit it though. I started 10th of January, and I 10th of March was supposed to be 2 months, but I fell 3 days short. 3 days before the 2 months, that's even less than 60 days, I added 4,000 followers. So people were like, oh, this is your growth. This is what I did. Okay. So influencers. On the point of influencers, I went back to each of them. You can do this for being integrity purposes. I went back to each of them after I had spent some time analyzing the rate of both the free and the paid, their responses. And I went back to them and I went back, I was like, thank you so much for your influence. Due to your shout outs, we have added, I gave them the figures. Okay. Although some of them, afterwards, because they still, all those ones that they gave shout outs afterwards, because some people can read posts a week later, they will respond. So they were still coming in after the post had already gone live on each of their walls. So I went back, I said, okay, 700%. I said, this is the number that came to you, due to you. Thank you so much for your influence. Just like that. And the 20K person, she was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I love what you're doing on your work. Can we do this again? And this is somebody that, once she said go, and 1,400 people went immediately as she said go. I mean, like, this is influence. Now, this is influence. I like that. And she was like, let's do this before the end of the year again. I was like, okay, no problem, ma'am. We'll do this again. You see? So she was happy that I gave her feedback from the work that I did with her. And this will help you so that you will know which of the influencers that gave you a higher rate of return on your money, and then you can invest with them
Okay,
again
let me
again.
pause you there. Let me pause
That's
you there
what.
a bit. Let me pause you there a bit. So, guys, you guys are enjoying what she's saying, right? You're all enjoying what she's saying. I would like you to go ahead to share this live stream right now. Okay. All right. Ijeoma, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Ijeoma, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm saying that I just paused you there, guys. So I want you guys to go ahead and share. You're getting the value, right? Go ahead and share this live stream. I mean, I've gone to check. We're only having 2 shares. Why? Only 2 shares. Everybody on the live stream, tap the share button. You are saying that she's giving you value. And I like that. Golden nuggets. Or more. I'm seeing all the comments. Please reciprocate the gesture. All right. Share. There's a share button. It doesn't take a second. tap it, tap the share button. All right, tap it, add a few words, and then share this live stream. Okay, we'd like to see 100 shares. It'd be nice.
Mhm.
Let's see 100 shares. All right, let people get to know who is giving value and follow her. All right, please go ahead and share, 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 share. Okay, if you've shared, let's see that you have shared. Type in the comment section that you've shared it, and then invite your friends. All right, go tag your friends. All those your friends, let them come and get value. Let them come and receive sense. The
Mhm.
more you create prosperous friends around you, the more that you can have the leverage to be able to become richer. All right. If you have shared, type in this in the comment section that you've shared. All right. Somebody's saying you can't wait to get this course. Fantastic. I hope you've paid. I hope you've paid. All right. There's a pin post on my timeline. The link is there. Just go ahead and pay, and you will get the. So if you've shared, type in the comment section that you've shared. All right, share, share, share. Type that you've shared. All right. So I'm seeing people are saying they are shared. God bless you for sharing. God bless you for sharing. All right, Ijeoma, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so we talked about influencer marketing. That was what I used. Then, third way, another one you can use is appreciation post. Appreciation post. I learned this from Emeka. It's not in the course per se, but I learned it from him. How he used to appreciate people, give them high. We call it highlighting. Highlighting is the opposite of dragging people. Okay, if you are on social media that you want to grow far, you want to go far, stay away from dragging people. Stay away from gossip. Stay away from choking your mouth in everything that you have to say. Focus. If you have to, because sometimes you're going to be growing into leadership, okay? And so maybe there are times that you need to maybe let your thoughts be known about a particular matter. Then you say it, but don't be anything that happens, you say. Anything that happens, you say. It gives you, when people begin to notice that you don't talk anyhow and you don't drag people, there is this kind of reverence they begin to have for you. There's this kind of respect they begin to have for you. Say this person is like this. You understand? So it helps you. So stay away. When you see all these people that say you like to drag people, you like to insult people, you like to stay away from it. You know what the Bible says? It's a give and it shall be given unto you, pressed down, shaking together, running over shall men give unto your bosom. It means that whatever you give to people, that's what you are going to be receiving. So if you are giving dragging to people, you see someone who has taken sweat, tears, and blood to build a followership, and then you are going to make comments that drag them, that demean them. What you are going to be getting in return is pressed down, shaking together, running over. And other people be giving that to you exactly. So you have to be careful if you are growing. I have to say that. So tend towards appreciation more than dragging people, okay? Because there was one of the influencers I worked with. I nearly wrote, because I paid. She took another 2 weeks. Yeah, we have another 1 week before she responded. At the point, she wasn't even responding at all. I was like, hey, I don't enter. Oh. And she was asking for her wall. Oh, she will be posting. I will send WhatsApp. No way. I will send Facebook report. No way. At the point, I had to tell Emeka, please, do you know this person? Because I was like, I wanted to go and I was holding myself. I wanted to go and write on her wall. A scammer. You know when people say you're a scammer, you're a scammer, that is dragging. But it happened that she was in hospital and she was doing all those things to make herself feel better. I didn't know. I was feeling that she was ignoring me. And I would have gone to drag her. I would have gone to drag her. But I didn't. And you know what? She returned the money and she gave me free extra this thing, and even added for what she became free instead of pay. You understand? She was one of the free ones. So even imagine if I had gone to drag her, and I've been a follower for a while, and that thing made her that she now had to send me a friend request. Imagine. And today we are friends, not longer follower. We are friends now, and she responds my post and all that. Because imagine if I had gone to drag her or written something very nasty, I would have just closed that relationship. So you guys be careful. If you notice on my wall, I've been doing a lot of appreciation posts. And when you are doing appreciation posts, please let me say this thing. In the world of influencing, the little that I have learned, some of these people that have large followings, like they have 25K, 50K, 30K, when you with your 2,000 followers will come and write and tag them and say something nice, Some of them can come and look at it like saying, who be this one? 2,000 followers. I beg, you want to trend. You know, they will give you attitude. Don't let it reach you. What you are giving out is what? Appreciation, press down, shaking together, running over, you are giving out to them. Don't look at them because it can be very painful. I have to tell you the truth. But some people can be, some of them, when you appreciate them like that, like, oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, like that. And one of these people, let me share with you what I did on the appreciation post. On that International Women's Day, I woke up, I was like, International Women's Day, happy Women's Day, now happy Women's Day. But the next day I woke up, I had this serious gut feeling. Ijeoma, appreciate women today. Appreciate women today. I was like, okay, who am I going to appreciate today? It was one Kenyan lady. I don't know why, I was browsing through Facebook. I just stumbled on her page. There's nothing this girl has not gone through. Suffering, Hey, but the way she makes fun of it, you'll be laughing at with her at the suffering that she went through. So that day I was like, okay, I'm going to appreciate how one Nigerian, one Kenyan. So I just wrote this nice epithet, asked my people, go and follow these people, go and follow these people. None of them responded that day. My people were like, okay, thank you for what you're doing and all that. But the next day, and you know, when you are posting on Facebook or a serious influencer, there's this, you have to sanitize your profile so that if anybody tags you, there's a setting in that you have to put on your settings on your account, right? That you review the tags and settings. So if anybody tags you, if you don't want it to appear on your timeline, simply hide it. If you want it to appear on timeline, you accept it so that it can appear on there. It didn't appear on her timeline. But she came back to that post and was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Thank you so much. Do you know that this girl has about 152,000 thereabouts, or 154,000, I can't remember. But her followers, they like her. It's like she has a cult following. Many of them, I don't know how they saw that post. All of them were like, our own burial, our own burial. Oh, our sister. Hey, because you appreciated our sister, I'm following you. Do you know I had almost 100 people from Kenya join us that day, just from appreciation posts. I was like, hey, something I just had it as an inkling, and I did it. And today we have Kenyans in our midst, in my community, just from appreciation. So use appreciation. You never know who can give you. I've benefited from it. You know, even as I'm talking to you now, I hit 7,000 on the 7th. Today is 16th, right? I added another 1,000. We hit 8,000 yesterday. Okay, just from appreciation, and people like, oh, that added. I didn't pay for any extra 1,000 people, but they have just been coming, and we hit 8,000, and we are still going. You know, today even almost 50 people joined us. You know, so that's what appreciation can do for you. So I believe that many of you too can join us, so you can learn more from what we are doing. Okay, so you can follow. So appreciate other creators. Look for people who are doing well. Appreciate them, give them thanks, encourage your followers that you have to thank them, to appreciate them for the work that they are doing. The third technique I've been using that has given me some results is collaborating with other creators, collaborating with them, especially those who serve the same audience that you have. Many of us, you have this competition mentality that it's me against them. No, you work with collaboration. What it does is that it gives you access to, let's say somebody has spent time and built up 12,000 followers, right? And you are 4,000. Instead of looking for how to collect this thing, you sit down and say, okay, somebody was asking me this thing. She's in a real estate, okay? And she was like, I like how you have been using collaboration. I'm in real estate. Well, how can I apply collaboration? And I sat down and I said, look, ask your followers. What you can do is ask your followers, write question polls. Question polls always drag the engagement. So ask them, what challenges do you have buying real estate? What challenges do you have accessing money? Or why don't you like to buy real estate? Or why have you not bought real estate before? I said, oh yeah, go and get pen and start writing all their answers. That was what I did back in January. I said to my people, what body goals do you have for 2023? These people were writing, my belly is big, my skin, I want my skin to this. This one say my weight is this one. This one say my boobs are flat. This one say I want to add in my hips. This one say stretch mark. This one say different kind of things. I took pen. I was writing. I wrote down all the challenges that I had. And I looked at it. I say my own. I don't formulate skin products. I don't sell skin products, but I collaborate with other people who formulate and who sell beautiful skin products. You understand? Hey, so when I talk to my people, analyze your skin issue, and I'll say, okay, I recommend this person. Come buy from this person. Do you understand? So that relationship I'm having with the skincare person or the skincare product seller, while I take care of the foods and the grooming and hold you by the hand so that your skin can recover. That's what I do, co-appreciation. Then I look for those who handle weight loss, who handle weights, help people to lose weight. I bring them to my audience. I say, okay, come and teach my people how to lose weight. So all of you that are having, you want to reduce weight, or you follow this person. They said hormonal imbalance. I went and looked for someone that handles hormonal imbalance with foods. I brought her to the audience. I said, oh yeah, all of you that have hormonal imbalance, come and listen. I said, oh yeah, all of you that have hormonal imbalance, follow this person and go and sort yourselves out. So this is how you can use collaboration. So you maintain, and the funny thing is that even when you are engaging them to follow those people, they are not leaving your audience. Do you understand? They are not going to leave your audience. They are still going to be there, but they are going to be seeing you as a solution provider of sorts. And so they see you as a genuine person. So when you have your own offer, they are going to be buying more from you. So collaboration is very, very important. Then the last one you're going to be doing is caring for the flock that you have. Even if it's 1,000 you have, even if it's 500 you have, even if it's 8,000 you have, like me, care for them. Do not talk down on your flock. I see them like flock, like Jesus led this. He look at the flock like a shepherd. You are a public servant. If you are serving, you're serving the public. Okay, so you don't grow a following and then you are making money. You want your shoulder to be up. Do you know how I am? You are a public servant. That's why when you are making posts, your post is to the public. You are serving the public, so you nurture them. You talk to them with respect. Okay, I made a post last week on Saturday. I say, me that I'm 41 and I'm seeing people that are 32 and I'm hailing them, man. Should I still continue hailing them, man? Me, I should withdraw my one. And everybody was laughing. So because when you come in boss, I said, damn, man, whether you're older than me, whether I'm older than you, all of you is man. Everybody's joined. Everybody is male, sir. If it's man, if it's woman, is man. You understand? So people like it because you respect them, you give them honor. Don't talk down on them. If they come inbox, if it's something that you can solve for them, right? If it's something that requires you for them to pay, then tell them, but don't talk down on them. Don't make them feel stupid because they are following you. They are going to come back and then they will stay, they will bring more people. So care and nurture for your flock. So these are the things that I have done so far to hit 8,000. Okay, I think going forward, what I'm going to do is just three things because I want to really go far, right? Is ads, whether it's Facebook ads or influencer ads, leverage platforms like Emeka is doing. So I'm looking for whether you're going to speak on TVs, on radio stations, or physical speaking engagements, leverage other people's platforms to grow, and then collaborations. These are the three that I'm going to be doing to add more. But these are things that I've shared. These ones that I've shared is what I have done from that January till now to grow up to 7,000, 8,000 followers. So I hope you have learned from me, and I hope you are right. You've written everything down that you can take and implement. Yeah.
Wow, amazing, amazing, amazing. I mean, you broke it down like a teacher. You guys, you need to understand that my mom is a teacher. So if I'm teaching the way I'm teaching, and Ijeoma is teaching the way she's teaching, it's just in the gene. My mom is an English teacher, and my father has a way of also processing things. So all we are doing today, we got from them. I think is in the blood, is in the gene. So I mean, you can see how she was able to break down the things that she did in a very simple way such that anybody can replicate very simply. And the same thing with me. My trainings, when you are part of my trainings, I like to break everything down very simple so that you can understand, you can flow, to the best of our abilities. You can see that, if that's the way we do our things. Our mom retired as a teacher. She taught for many years, close to 30 something years before she eventually retired. And think that's part of us. And we started learning, we started reading even while we were young as 7, 8, we were already reading
Yeah.
books. I mean, reading about books.
Yeah.
If you go to our house now in Owerri, the bookshelf is still there with all the books that we read over there. So we've gained something improving our mind, consistent reading. Every day I'm still reading. Even in my bag, I have books. Every day in my bag, I have books. I just want to show you
Even
my books, the
here,
ones that I'm reading,
see my books.
my books.
See
So
books.
you see, that reading, always developing the mind, always building the mind is important that you do that. All right. So, Ijeoma, I want to share. I want us before we wrap up the next 15 minutes. You started having issues with share with making money. All right. So it's not just about being on Facebook, but it's also about making money. So share with us how you began to make money. You know, when you came to me, I told you the same thing that you're doing. Put them in offers. All right, and you thought I was joking. You know, you came to me and said people want to on your timeline. I said yes. Me, I charge 30K for a single post, and those posts I make them in less than 2 minutes. I'm even increasing. I'm going to increase my fee very soon to 50,000 naira. I mean 50,000. The moment I hit 90K followers now, my fee for influencing will increase to 50,000. And when it gets to
Ah,
100,000, I'm also going to increase the fee. So we keep working. We keep working. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm going to increase the fee, probably 100,000 naira a post. Again, that's how it's going to be. Okay, so you came to me and you told me, people are asking you to put a post on your timeline. How much do you charge? And I told you, okay, go and charge 10,000 naira. I can't remember what I charged 10 or 5 again, you know. But then you did that and you came back and you saw how beautiful it was. So tell us, because a lot of individuals are at the point where they are struggling. They are saying all these things I'm doing. How can I make money? All these things. How can I make an offer? I'm scared. I'm this and that. What can I do? You know. So share with us your journey in the next 10, 15 minutes, um, how you were able to transcend from not making money on social media to now making money on social. I don't know how many people who paid for your current class. I don't know how much you made, but I told you that you could start out, you could be making 100,000 naira a month, 200,000 naira a month, even 500,000 naira a month. I told you that right from your home. So tell us how you went through that journey to the present situation, present point you are right now.
Okay. Last year when I started, I was doing off. I was just teaching for free. Like I will make posts, and I knew I was just nothing. I was charging nothing. I was still broke. Like let me tell you, broke last year. So this year I said, okay, bills are not smiling, Abby. So I need to make money. So I asked the maker, I say, guy, is it possible to make 500,000 a month in this Facebook work? He said, no. But I should not start with 500. I should start like 100. That even if I'm good, I'm going to hit like more than that. But at that time, when you are creating it, there's a point where you have to pivot from creating for free to creating for sales. So there are two arms of creating. You'll still be creating for free, but then you now learn how to create for sales. Okay. There are what I call niche mastery skills and niche delivery skills. When you're talking of niche mastery skills, is that your niche, your knowledge in it, public speaking, writing, how to write content, video editing, creating reels and all that. These are all niche mastery skills. Then you now have to pivot to niche, what will I call it now? Delivery skills. What I mean by niche delivery skills is that people are going to start coming to ask you, okay, Ijeoma, do you have foods I can eat? Some are coming to me now, okay, I want my skin to move from point A to point B. How much are you charging? Then at that point, you now have to start creating offers. That's what we call offers, okay? Like what are the problems you are solving? You start creating your own solutions so that people can pay for them. And so when I hit that point of pivoting, one of the fears that I had was, hey, how am I going to charge? What am I going to charge? And I remember the first day somebody came and said they want to pay me to advertise for them. I didn't know how much I was going to charge. I had to make her say, somebody's asking me to advertise for her. What am I going to say? How am I going to charge? So I started with 5,000 for advertisements. But once I hit 10,000, my 8,000 now. Once, like he said, once I hit 10,000, my fee is going to be 10,000. Yeah. Because that thing I paid the influencer 20K for one write-up, he opened my eyes and say, hey, this is making money, one write-up, and if the person makes like $5 a week, imagine. So as how I open. So now I started collecting money for advertisements. In fact, there's somebody that wants me to even do 1 month for her, and I'm charging her 100K, and she's like, okay, you're gonna pay that. And I imagine that. So the higher the number of people coming in, the you turn your influence and monetize it. Okay, so you're going to be charging your rates. And then that's I started that. Then I created a class from my experience, just I'm sharing with you now. But how, because people were always asking me, how is the engagement? How are you building this engagement? When they look at me on my wall, they be like, oh God, your community is always answering. I love the engagement. How are you doing it? So I called the course, what I called the, and just say, let me test this thing first. Let me test it. That was the first ever. I called it engagement mastery, and I had about 6 people. Yeah, pay. It was small money I charged, but that was my first time. So when the first payment came in, I was like, "What is this happening? Oh, it's not happening!" And so that was the first time. And in fact, this month I've done like different kinds of first things. I've created the first class, paid class ever. The current class I'm having is free. After this one, I'm going to be charging monthly paid skin coaching classes, because already I have people waiting to join after this class. So imagine my value has increased. So I'm just going to monetize the value. As that one was going on as well, there are different ways that you can make money. Then online courses, like Emeka, I bought his book, so I'm creating an online course, because some people say this is natural hair, for instance. So people say, how do you make your hair look so smooth? So I'm creating a course for that one, because there's the way you get to your free content. People want more than that, so you have to charge them. And then coaching fees, yes, I've grown to a point now. People say, okay, I want you to handhold me, right, for 2 months or 3 months. What's your charge? That one too is the one I'm working out now to work to am I going to charge them 30,000 a month? I'm going to charge them 10,000 a month. So you get to a point whereby you start small, sha, and then as your value increases, they're going to pay you. And one thing that I have found that is that um fears do come, the fear of whether you are going to be enough, whether you can do the thing that you say you can do, like especially when these people that are older, like there was one that came to me and say, hey, come on. I looked at the woman, somebody I've been following for. I say, hey, I know, I don't mind how much, whatever the amount, so that those kind of people will start coming to you. Why? Because they perceive that you're a person of value. So your coaching, you're going to be earning coaching fees. Yes, I'm still working on that one. I've not started coaching them, because the one I'm free, I'm tied with the free one first. So when I'm done with the free one, now we'll start coaching proper. Okay, but I've earned as an influencer. I've earned more than once as an influencer. I've earned from my paid class for the first time. And then someone has also, there's one hair course that we have not even launched it. Somebody has already paid for that hair course. So there's a lot that's opening up, because I found out that the more the eyeballs in your community, the more your value is going to be increasing. I'm not, my target is to hit 500,000 a month and then start scaling it. Okay, but as at now, I'm still under 50,000. Yeah, under 50,000. But the way it's going, the way it's going, that 500,000 in 3 months' time, I'm going to be hitting it. So that's how it is. So you start creating your offers. Like let me show you. This is my course, whatever I showed. So this, let me show you something. So you start writing down ideas based on you. This is my, I can't see, I don't know if you people can see, sha, but these are the courses that I'm going to create, and these are the books that I want to write. Do you understand? So all these things cost money, but according to how people want it, you sit down and create it. And then like I said, the niche delivery skills are copywriting, how to run Facebook ads, that just skills that have to do with you packaging your value and selling it to the world. So you have copywriting, you have running Facebook ads, you have what's the other one? Course creation, how to create an online course, and how to face payment processors, all those kind of knowledge that is required by you to package your skill, your niche knowledge, and sell it to the world while you are still doing your niche value and freestyle. So this where I am at the moment. Yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Clap for IG, clap for IG, guys. You can clap in the comments. She's been done 54 minutes of this live stream. I don't think there are questions. Actually, you have really broken down everything. You've done really amazing with the how you created this with you engaged us and shared with us great value, and trust me, you did amazing. So please guys, let's have some claps for IJ for what she has done. Okay, thank you and thank you and thank you. So guys, you are asking me about the training that she underwent, right? I can see in the comment section. The post is on my Facebook, is how to grow a social media audience that gives you money. All right, I've spent years on social media being intentional since 2010, when I discovered that I could be a voice on Facebook. I mean, every day, creating, showing up. And I've put all these things together in that particular training. Videos, short videos, 30 of them. Initially, I've been charging 10,000 naira for that particular training. Ijeoma paid that amount, but I'm saying pay what you want, but from 1,000 and above. So if you feel that the knowledge you gain is 1,000, by all means do. If you feel it's 2,000 naira, if you feel it's 4,000 naira, if you feel that you can also show appreciation to Emeka Nobis for what he has done for you, then go ahead and pay the full fee. Because those who pay the full fee, there's something I'm also packaging for them for my birthday. Those who just paid less will not have access to those things. I'm just sharing if you feel like. Okay, so OJDG, you said you have a question. Please go ahead and ask your question. So go to my timeline on Facebook, all right? My timeline on Facebook. Check out my very first post there. If you check Emeka Nobis, there's a very first post there. It's the pin post. You read it, click the link. I mean, Paystack has made it easy. You click the link, it opens up. You insert the amount of money that you want to pay. You can either use your card or you can do USSD, and then you are debited. We will get your email and then we will onboard you onto the training. You receive an email, you click it, and then you start accessing the videos. Very short videos, 2-3 minutes, you move on to the next one. 2-3 minutes, you move on to the next one. But they are direct, they are punchy, and they are sharing with you the things that. And the thing is this: you can replicate the same thing. This same video that I'm talking about, this same training I'm talking about, is something that I went to somewhere, FMSM Fest in Owerri, a conference, and they asked me just one question because I was on the panel session. They said to me, Emeka, how did you grow to 72,000 followers on Facebook? Back then, October 2020, October 2022, 20th of October, I think, I was 72,000 followers at the time. And they asked me that question. All right. And then as I was leaving the stage, something ministered and said to me, this same question that you have been asked, people have it as a problem. Create something. That was how in December I created those videos. Trust me, I opened up to the public on the 25th of December, that same Christmas day. Boom, 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 boom. Money was just coming in. I mean, after church that day, I came back home and I was just on my laptop. People were buying, people were sending money, and that was how I was selling up until now. That particular thing, that training has gotten more than 5 million. That's the truth. Just that. And I spent about 500,000 naira to put up the training, rented the apartment, rented the video camera guy, and all the things that I did, my team and all that. But now we've done more than five, and we are looking forward to going towards the 10M mark. All right. You can do the same thing for yourself. Package your experiences, package your knowledge, package your expertise, sit down before the camera, right? Like now, I've moved into a slightly bigger office, and I'm putting something at the background here, a portrait at the background, putting the office well, two places where I can do my shoot. So get the video guy in my office, sit down in my office, just as I'm sitting down on my chair, do 20 to 30 videos and put it out into the world. People can watch from anywhere, right? From UK, from America. I mean, someone from the US bought yesterday. The woman didn't know me from anywhere. I placed a comment on Charles Awuzie's post yesterday, and she saw that and followed that post to my timeline. And that was how she saw the training. And then she paid $22 for it after, I think, around 6 p.m. yesterday. And she just paid. So people from different parts of the United Kingdom, Zambia, Kenya, they are all participating. They use their smartphone to watch me, they use their laptops, or some people even connect to their smart TVs and they watch me train them. Just you can do the same thing. So thank you, Ijeoma, for this live stream. So if you want to participate in that training, go to my pin post, follow the read the pin post, follow the instructions there, and you will be in. All right. I'm looking for okay. My question is that can I start with a new account after I've bought the course? Because this account I'm presently using is on restriction and I can't run ads. Yes, you can start with a new one. It's up to you. Why are you running ads? You are running ads on your. We are about personal timeline, not a page. We are not talking about pages. We are talking about personal profiles. So I don't. We
Yes.
are talking about building on your personal profile, not on the page. Personal profile, not on the page. All right. So DDG or JDG Manuel, please. You, personal profiles cannot be restricted. Your page can be restricted, but we are talking about building on your personal profile. So use your personal profile. People say to me, when now that I know something better, can I start out with a new wall or a new personal profile? I said no, just
No.
start posting
No.
your new
No.
revelations
Emeka,
or
let me
your new
say
journey.
something.
All
Let me
right, go
say
ahead.
something. Let me say something. When people ask that question, let them not go and create a new profile, except that they have been using that profile to do something funny. Because some people create profiles to use it as to defraud people. Some people create profiles to use it to pursue women or prey on people. But if you have been using your profile, like I opened my profile back in 2008, and all of us are aware until you come to a point whereby, like I said, I decided to become more serious on Facebook. You know, when it's only when you are have birthday you show face, hey, it's my birthday, everybody shout happy birthday, you go back and all that. So that profile has just been there lying around. Start with it. Now this is what you will do. You have to dust up your profile. All those old friends that you don't even know what they are doing, remove them. Just start like you're starting afresh. Okay, if you have to go and remove posts that you were being silly or you were being stupid, clean up your profile. Put your setting on who can send you friend requests. Okay, you say either friends of friends or strangers, and then you say who can tag you so that your profile won't have all those tag you with 99 others, or this person drop this and drop that. So clean up your profile, your own, the old one that you have. Remove excess friends that you are not that are not making sense. Start sending friend requests to new people who are building like you want to build. Because when you start seeing posts from them, it's going to be impacting on your mind. Okay, so start making a new set of friends. Like now, what I do is that if Emeka highlights somebody, I'll go and send them friend requests. Do you understand? So I'm being deliberate in building my friendship. If you check, I have just 1,000 friends. I've not even reached my 5K limit, and I like it like that. So that if I'm going to be sending friend requests to people, I want to build, I want to surround, because Facebook gives priority to friends, not followers. So if your friends are posting, you will see what they are posting. But if your followers are posting, you won't be able to see what your followers are posting. But your followers will see what you are posting. Okay. So start with your own profile, clean it up, be deliberate in making friends. Okay. So if like the Emeka is bringing somebody, send them friend request. If their friends request, friendship request is to follow them so that you can be exposed in what you're doing. Like I'm doing now. You can send your follow, you can start following so you can be able to learn from what I'm doing. That is how you gradually, and then you use these techniques that we have shared, you start building your own followership base, and then all your friends that you do send friend requests that have make sense. Okay, it's going to start inspiring your mind, it's going to start building your mind up. And then as you invest in intense personal development, which is reading and going for trainings and thinking deeply and critically, you will start growing in leadership. And even the way you think, the way you talk will begin to change. And then you start, and then the money making stage, which is what I call, like I said, the need delivery stage, will come in, and then you start reaping from your work. That's how the process is. So you don't need to start opening another. This is what I shared is for personal profiles, please, not for pages. Okay, although you can grow your page and your personal profile, but the one I share now is for my personal profile. Whether you are on normal mode or you're the professional mode, it doesn't matter how to grow the personal. These principles will work both ways, depends on people, because some people like the professional mode. So I like it because I have access to insights so that I can know
what resonates with my people, and then I can create more posts like that. And it helps me as reach as well, to gauge my reach, so that I can use it to as a point of advertisement for those who want to, me to influence for them. So that's why I like the professional mode. However, some people may not like it and still remain on the normal mode. Emeka is on the normal mode. So whether you're on the normal mode or on the professional mode, it doesn't matter. These principles can help you to grow a followership with the old account that you have. Okay? Still stay there, but change, become more intentional. What you are going to be doing now is value, value, value. And then you start reaping it some months down the line. Yeah.
All right, so guys, thank you so much. We were supposed to do just 1 hour on this session, and I think we have to go now. If you want to have other questions, you have to pay IJ for that, and she can answer you all the questions, right? Yes, pay for value. Okay, so thank you so much, Ijeoma, for this great session. If it has been of great value to you, let's see in the comment section that she added great value. All right, type yes in the comment section. All right, let's see if the Rema that you received today was really great. Type yes in the comment section. So, guys, thank you so much for being part of the session. Tomorrow, again, I'm bringing someone else all the way from United Arab Emirates, from Dubai.
Ah,
Another Ijeoma will be here to share with us content strategy, how you can utilize content strategy to build your audience. And then on Saturday at 12 noon, I will be bringing Olumide Gloville. Olumide Gloville, for those individuals who are employees who are thinking, I can't grow my influence on social media because I'm working somewhere, I'm working for someone. Olumide Gloville will be here on Saturday to share how you can grow your social media audience and influence even as an employee, even when you are having if you have a 9 to 5. So, guys, tomorrow tune in same time 12 noon tomorrow and Saturday for another great sessions that, and I do believe that with all the things that you've been learning, you'll be making great exploits. It's for you to go to go and execute, go and
yeah,
execute, practice and
yeah.
practice and practice, and you get the results. All right. So for those of you who want to go get a course, go ahead, go to my timeline, go to the pin post on my timeline, and go get a course today. All right. From me to you, anywhere you are in the world, have a blessed day and goodbye.
Yeah. Bye.